I'm Grumps. I'm not so Grump. And we're the Game Grumps.
Maybe this time Aaron won't suck so bad. Maybe this time I actually beat the fucking temple instead of dying twice. What temple is this even? How'd you get here?
It's the first dark temple. I don't know. It probably has a name. I just don't know it.
It's the first dark temple?
Forest temple, I think.
Why would you fucking do that? Why would you say that about it? See, that's why this game... Should I just not go there? Should I just not go there?
That's why this game isn't as good as Ocarina.
Ah! No, I mean just all the temples. I mean, I get it. It's just kind of... But it's a SNES game, so...
You can go ahead and not like that all you want.
I don't know, I always thought it was kind of bland looking, like all the temples look the same.
They don't really... They all have their own uniqueness to them.
They only have their own, like, the only difference is, like, the faces on the walls are different.
No, there's a lot of differences in a lot of the temples.
Like what? The ground might be a little different, I guess, but it all looks like kind of like...
But specifically, it's that it's more gamey, their differences.
It's more what?
Gamey? Like, each temple is like, oh, that's the temple that has the this.
No, yeah, I mean, I get that. I'm just talking about it in looks. Because I care about looks.
Yeah.
Looks are all that matter to me, Aaron.
I think we had a conversation a while ago.
Did we?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have a lot of conversations over again right now.
Where we had the,
What's that, Mjolnir?
I don't remember. Yes, it is.
Magic hammer? What is that? I don't remember that item.
You can... It's like the Megaton hammer.
Uh-huh.
You can pound things into the ground.
Can you use it as a weapon?
Yep.
Can you use it as a greppin?
I don't know what that means, but we can look it up on Google if you want.
Google Docs. Hello.
Is that the voice of Google Docs?
Yeah.
Just you?
Don't die. Don't die.
I'm not gonna die.
You're gonna die.
Oh, come on, give me a little.
Do you have any sort of
credit
health
on that.
potion?
No.
God damn it.
I haven't a single potion.
Look into the mirror and see if you can, like, will yourself so hard.
You're beautiful.
You're good, you're good. Daddy didn't know. Daddy was wrong.
Is that speaking from experience?
Maybe. You don't have to probe that deep, okay? Some things are better left in.
What were we having? Oh, right. We were having a
That
conversation
guy's
about
like, oh,
We were having a conversation about the visuals.
The gays in Virginia?
That you value the visuals more.
Well, not like, I'm not like, I still always prefer a good game.
Sure. What was it we were talking about though? It was a specific game. Where I was like, I don't like that.
They're like, whoa! They raised their arm.
I think it was like a...
You just like almost stepped off the edge. I imagine Link's like, whoa, that was fucking close.
I think it was a modern game. We were talking about modern games. Oh, that's right. We were having the immersion conversation.
Yes.
And we basically declared that because you use like Skyrim as an example.
The Oculus is coming soon.
As an immersive game.
I want to play Oculus Skyrim. I want to play Oculus Skyrim.
If they fucking make it to support it.
I mean, all the games will eventually support it. You kidding me?
Well, we'll see.
I
don't want to get my hopes too up.
I'm gonna get them as up as they need to be.
Because, well, if you don't get them up, then when it shows up, you're like, oh my god! And if you get them up and it doesn't show up, you're like, fuck the Oculus.
I guess. Fuck it, bro. I can't believe I even like that.
So much potential and I don't even get it. Stupid.
Dude, these guys are way too happy for... Oh, that's what you use for, like, whack-a-moling?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, what were you saying? What game? Skyrim?
Yeah,
Skyrim's great.
You were just talking about how it was an immersive experience, and I was like, whatever, you just walk around. It's pretty much the same as any other game.
It's very immersive game.
It's the same as Fallout, it's the same as...
Not the same as... That game is in a league of its own, Skyrim. It's so good.
Well, my point was that I get immersed in a game like Tetris, where everything around me just disappears, and I'm completely engrossed in that experience.
It's a different kind of immersion.
I never found myself engrossed in a game like Skyrim or Fallout or something because it's so like there's text boxes and this and that isn't like I don't know the world aspect of it doesn't. It's like whatever. It's interesting, but it's not immersive to me.
It's a different kind of immersion.
I just don't. To me, that type of immersion that you're talking about doesn't exist. Maybe it exists for someone else, and that's totally valid, I guess, but...
I think it does exist. I don't know why you would say it doesn't exist.
I've never experienced it.
Well, I think most people have. Like Half-Life 2 is an immersive game.
So they say.
Like, why would so many people say it if it was not a thing? Oh, that is a large animal that you have walked into the room of.
Did you wreck it?
Did you wreck it? Ah! He's opened his little mouth and throwing a little ball at you.
His purple shell?
That's true.
Well, I was gonna follow it up with a statement. But I guess if you agree already, why ruin that moment?
What his purple shell what?
I don't know. Just looks goofy.
So.
No way. It's easy.
Is he?
Yeah. Check this shit out.
Oh my god, I'm just a little in Grump. Oh man, that was like This is terrifying.
Yeah.
You beat it?
Yeah, man.
Wow, nice. Holy crap. Holy crap.
It's not that hard.
You aced it.
Oh.
If you walked into
It's not that hard.
spikes.
If I aced like the two-headed one at the end of the game, I would have been impressed. But
That doesn't even fill your hearts up.
oh, it does later.
It does?
At the end,
Oh.
when you talk to the princess, he just does a little sword thing. He's like, and then like it all
Oh
fills
yeah.
up.
I know what you're talking about. I love that, like,
Yeah, me too. Like old SNES
Yeah.
fucking sound effects.
Groomp, because of you, I should escape from the clutches of evil monsters. Thank you! Ah! What are you talking about, Aaron?
Go ahead and narrate some more. No, go ahead.
What are you doing?
Just say the words again.
This world is to be the culture. Ew, why are you holding your hand here? Because again, the boss of Eve was the world transformed. Are you trying to make it sound creepy?
It's like a fucking Satan voice.
Oh, alright, let's try.
Like,
I'm sure he's intending to conquer even our light world after his power here. Something like that?
Yeah.
Does that sound any good?
yeah.
That just sounds stupid as fuck.
Yeah, let's try it again without me fucking
Alright.
losing my breath, okay?
Alright.
He is trying to open a larger gate between worlds near the castle using our powers.
Does that sound cool? I don't know.
I guess we'll find out.
Yeah. On the next episode? Not yet, probably.
Not yet, probably. We'll find out on the next episode. No, we'll find out after they're all done.
Skyrim's awesome.
I don't disagree.
I've never had a game where I just like walking around and I'm just like, what's gonna happen to me? Like it feels like that. It's awesome. Some guy comes up to you and he's like, hold this for me, and you're like, what? Then a guy comes up behind him and he's like, did you see a guy?
I guess, okay. I guess my point about the immersion thing is that when we were talking about how you value visuals more than I do.
Yeah, dude. That's why I like boobies.
Well, I
Boobies
like
all day, all night, boobies all day.
That's a different conversation entirely.
Is it? Because I think it's the same fucking conversation, just disguised, and you're just trying to make it not about that.
I'm not that clever.
Okay. Well, I can agree with that. Alright, what were you saying?
Is that modern games don't...
Don't give me that much credit.
Modern games, I feel like, aren't as immersive as a game that's really well designed. You know, you play a game of chess that's very immersive.
That's a different kind of immersion. You're talking about two different things.
I don't think so.
You're
though.
talking about flow versus immersion.
I don't. No. That's not true at all. I don't think that at all.
Well, this immersion is different. Okay, enveloped in an experience.
That yes, entirely.
That's not what people are referring to.
But that's life.
What?
That's life. Being enveloped in an
No,
experience
you can be
is
pretty
life.
damn third person about yourself if you're like me.
If you walk to like the Grand Canyon, you're like, wow, this is big. It's an experience that you're immersed in.
Yeah.
That's an experience.
You can also turn to your
You can
friend
have
and be like, hello, still here at the Grand Canyon with you.
But you're there.
So, you're there too, and you're playing Skyrim.
But it's a game.
That game does not break its rules. Like, okay, if a game is like Skyrim and it doesn't, and like the world is very fleshed out, and everything within the world like makes sense within the world, and it's kind of real and it feels real. That's what people mean when they say immersive. Like Half-Life 2 or something. An immersive game, like Bioshock Infinite. It's an immersive game. It immerses you in the world and it never breaks character.
Whenever.
It's immersive.
I just don't agree with that.
How can you not agree with a thing?
Because the
fact.
Because the experience isn't as immersive. It's very like plotted. You see what I'm saying?
Can we just play Strider 2 and yell at weird seals, please?
But do you,
I've had quite enough of this. I'm like an old married couple. I'm just sitting here like, yeah, Janet, shut up, Janet! We're going to the market tomorrow, Janet!
I don't feel that way. Because I don't think... I'm very feminine right now.
Next time on Game Grumps,
What?
Name of Aaron not getting
gets me gifts from Harry Potter World. He got me a one, and it's good.